straight up.
Hello and welcome to round 7 Monaco SSR Tier 1 Racing. We have just loaded into the quali session. It will be a short 18-minute quali. I'm here with my co-host, GB Sanderson.
Hello, hello.
Tier 2 concluded with quite a battle and beating and banging, so let's hope Tier 1 is just as exciting for everybody. Everybody's in the pits now, getting their setups, picking their tires, and then we're going to see everybody roll out here momentarily. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. We'd love to see you in the chat, so everybody get active today. Talk to us, let us know your picks, what you're seeing, what you're thinking. And we're going to see the Red Bull taking us out first. That's going to be Formula Maxim.
Also, I believe a Haas might have just got out ahead of him as well. Is it a Haas?
Oh,
It's an Alpha, sorry. Division just managed to sneak out ahead of him.
There we go. There's Division taking us out. Going to be setting the pace. 6 viewers in already. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. This is Tier 1 SSR Racing at Monaco. Just started off 16 minutes to go in quali. Division's taking us out. Going to set the pace for right now. Get in the chat. Talk to us. Let us know who your picks are today. Aox seems to be the favorite of the last 2 races. I know we've got some support for Chris Wilson as well on the last couple of streams. I'm here with my co-host, GB Sanderson. He's going to be helping me out today.
Tell you what, I'm just looking back as well at the qualifying from Spain. I wouldn't write Division off from this. I'm not sure what his pace is like around Monaco, but he managed to get what was, I believe, the P2 in quali.
I believe that is correct. He's definitely got pace.
So he might be one to look out for. Being the first one to set a lap as well. Could be a good banker.
I completely agree. He's shown some pretty solid pace through the last couple of races. I know we saw on Thursday in the F2 League, he was pretty dominant there as well. Tidy through the box chicane there. Just carrying a lot of momentum through Sector 3.
Just flying through the swimming pool section as well.
Alright. GB, can you see if you can get Zip back in here, please? Looks like he just lagged out. I know he's still having internet issues. He's working on it. Alright, Division's coming around, setting our pace. 1:10.7. That's the time to beat right now for the Alfa Romeo. Let's take a look
Definitely
back.
Strong first lap.
Zip shooting me a message. It's going to be our next one around. Looks like maybe the Mercedes. That Oleg. Alright, there's Zip loading back in. Thanks, GB. The Renault is going to be on his out lap.
Oh, Williams
Monkey next one across. 1:11.6 right behind his friend Division there.
Charisma coming through the final corner now. He's on the lap as well. He's going to cross the line.
Go on board with him as he's going to
5 seconds off.
5 off. Yeah, that's a tough
Yeah,
rate. Not a great lap for him there.
Challenge.
There was a lot of traffic there too. He might have got slowed up. All right, who else in? PBR Abner with a 1:14. That's going to squeak him right ahead of Charisma. Like Division's coming around on his cooldown, dipping into the pits. The next one's going to be the Red Bull. I believe that is Formula Maxim. He's on his out lap. JDM Haters on his lap. Let's see, we've got McLaren
like
Oleg coming around.
Yep. See what sort of lap time he can do now to start finish straight. DRS is open. He goes third.
Enough.
On a set of mediums as well.
The Haas right behind him, going out on its lap. Aox Kings, big lap, 1:10.729. That's going to give him the pole for right now.
Just
got C Murphy with the
128.
128. Zampa coming around the last of the turns here. He's looking to put a time up. PB happy with his 1:14. Zampa in there for P3, bumping Monkey down.
Tell you what, we could have a real battle on between Kings and Division after that first set of laps. Only 500
I believe
to
it
the
too.
second between them. As I've just watched Oleg completely cut the corner after the tunnel section there.
He's on the cooldown too, I believe, so I'm thinking
Yes,
he's not that worried about it. Formula Maxim coming across, we're on board with him in the Red Bull. That's going to be good enough for P6, 1:11.8. And we've got...
we've had a spin out of Roskessler from a Haas. I believe that was
Murph's in the pits as well. We got a Renault coming around. Is that Payox? He should be getting tires.
Pits as well. Chris Wilson's
going on his lap. Oh, big smack into the wall. That's invalid. Prisma's in the pits. We've got the Racing Point of Zip on his out lap. He's coming around to start a jammer here. Little traffic in front of him. Whippy's going to move. We're on board with Zip for his hot lap around the track. We'll take a quick break here to look in the chat. Little Naughty's got some fans in the chat. Bradley Johnson's got him for the win. Zampa for the win.
Maxim is going to pull into the pits there after his first lap.
Alright, zip through the tunnel here. He's carrying a lot of pace, still on a good lap. Zip just relocated his personal residence. Got his new internet set up. Looks like he's hanging in there. Still having some touch and go technical issues, but purple second sector for Zip. Sending it.
He's on a flyer here.
Yeah, he's gonna have a good one here if he can get clean through the last section here. Nice and smooth through the double right-handers. Zip's looking to move way up here. P4, 1:11.2. Great lap by Zip. We've got the Ferrari of Whiffy coming around for his lap. He's yet to put up a time. Quarter of the field yet to see times. We've got Conley on an out lap as well. A lot of people looking for some time here. Let's see, Naughty is on his out lap too. Division's on a lap. Let's see where he's at. He's coming around. He's looking to improve.
Goes quickest.
And he does. Steals the pole away. JDM Haters right behind him.
4/10 of a second as well he gets quickest. That is a big gap from Haters and Kings to try and close down.
Kings has shown he's got a lot of heart and a lot of pace. Cars are pretty spread out now. Looks like everybody's getting some room. Let's see.
Interesting little battle over between Zip in P4 down to Maxim in P8. Only about half a second between all of them.
Whiffy's invalid on his lap. Absolutely, absolutely. They're really close there in the midfield. Got on board with Craig as he comes around the last turn. The
I'm
AlphaTauri.
expecting Murphy is going through his lap time as well. He's currently on a lap just going into the tunnel section. He's 18 seconds off pole at the moment, so I would think he's probably going to improve on that.
Yep, Conley was able to get him a time, 1:12.0, good enough for P9. Halo got him a time as well. That's all the way up for P4, just squeezing out Zip's time.
Murphy has just taken a big smack on the wall going through the swimming pool section there, lost a bit of his front right end plate and loses the rear end as well coming out of Rastas. He dips into the pit line.
We're following the Renault of Payox Kings right now. He's looking to improve after Division and Haters snuck by him, stealing away that provisional pole.
I'm keeping my eye on Whiffy at the moment as well.
Let me see if we can get
pulling into pits.
Dylan in here. That's not what I wanted.
Connolly pulls into the pits. He's had his lap invalidated as well.
So
we've got the two Red Bulls now just starting another set of flying laps. Haters has just started his ahead of Maxim. So we'll have to keep an eye on Haters and see if he can close that 4/10 of a second gap to Division on this lap, which is going to be a big ask for him to manage to close that down. And coming through the first sector is actually almost a 10th up on his own, 10th down, sorry, on his own lap.
Alright, Dylan. Think I got you. Menus are giving me some trouble there. Let me know if you got that invite.
It's worth watching Charisma here. He's coming through the final corner. He is about 3/10 of a second upon his lap time at the moment, so this could really boost him up the board. Goes P7. Good lap though by Charisma.
Fantastic. Alright, let's get the camera back on where we need to be. Payox Kings running around still. Clean through Sector 2. He's got his teammate Chris Wilson in tow. Both Renaults looking to move up there.
Well, his teammates actually pulling into the pit lane there, so whether his lap got invalidated, it did.
Payox Kings did not improve. Monkey on his lap right behind him. Little slow through the roundabout there.
Zip has just set another purple second sector. He's a lap coming through towards Raskas now. Oh, and he's invalidated.
He is invalidated.
Just going through the final part of the swimming pool section.
Definitely got a lot of pace in Sector 2 though. That's a second pace.
Yeah,
second
flying
sector I've seen.
Connolly about to start his final lap. Got a yellow in
shoots
sector
the chicane. Oh, we lost him again.
Get him.
Monkey's in. Let's see. We got. Is that Maxim coming around for a time? Nope, he's dipping in the pits. Whiffy on an out lap. We've got Oss coming around. He's in the pit. Dylan's in now. Welcome to the race, my man.
He might not be though. For a little while, there is a bit of a discussion going on in the stream chat at the moment.
Yeah, I did see that. I wasn't notified anything about him not being included.
Neither was I, so be interesting to see what happens there.
We see Whiffy losing the rear a little bit as he comes in the tunnel.
I'm watching Craig Conley at the moment. He's just come out of the final corner, heading up towards the line. DRS is open, and well, I think he has gained a bit of time there, up to P11. So not a bad lap there, just outside the top 10. He'll get free choice of tyres as it stands.
Whippy still looking for a time. P14, 1:11.6. Starting way back at the moment. Halo's cool. Looks like Conley just lost it coming through the hairpin. Got Halo and Charisma coming around for a lap.
Only 2 minutes left of the session, so I'm expecting to see a flurry of activity in the pit lane at the moment. I reckon we'll be seeing a lot of the drivers heading out for their final runs if they haven't already done them.
Ooh, big wheel slip by Oleg in Sector 2, able to keep the car. That's going to cost him some precious time. Big shout out to the driving skill there. That car was completely sideways and he was able to keep it off the wall. Another big wheel slip coming around the last turn.
Oh, yellow flag there. That's just someone in the pit lane.
That's going to move Oleg up to P12, 111.5. Big wheel slips there. I know he's losing a little time with that. We've got, looks like C. Murph making a big charge up. Was 128 his first go around, down to 110 and a half.
I mean, that
He's
is
dipping out of the way there.
And a half there. Watching
Monkey
Charisma
buzzing by him.
Charisma coming through the swimming pool section has kept it clean. Now up into Raskas.
On board with him now.
And we'll see if he can improve on a P9 at the moment. And he doesn't.
Does
he
not
actually
look like
lost a bit of time on this lap.
With Monkey now on the tunnel, sporting the green and white helmet in the Williams car. Looking to move up, P14. That's pretty low for Monkey. Usually we see him up towards the top of the midfield.
Notjar about to start his final lap with half a minute to go. One of the Ferraris is just left the pits.
Dylan, just worry about quality, my man. I don't have any information saying he was excluded, so as of right now, Dylan's going to race.
Well, I mean, Whiffy has gone out for an outlap, but the time has run out, so I'm not really sure why he's gone out for his outlap, to be honest.
JDM Haters with a late time, 1:09.9, stealing away the pole from division.
Got Zamper's just crossed the line to start. No, not start a lap, because the time is out.
He's invalidated as well.
Got Pale's King's hit coming towards the line. Can he get up the field? No, stays P3. 4 seconds down. He must have made a mistake somewhere on his lap. Next up to the line looks like it's not
Little Naughty stealing the pole with the buzzer, 109.8. What a big lap.
Brilliant lap that is.
Playing a little possum early in the session and just steals it away. Oh, we lost Zip again. Poor Zip struggling with the internet connection there. Big move by Monkey as well, P7. Squeezing Zip out there.
And Murphy goes P2 as well. Murphy jumps up to P2, just 7/1000ths of a second ahead of Haters in P3.
Incredible lap there as well.
So
Formula Maxim coming around right now on the Red Bull. He's looking to move up, currently P14, 111.5. Late times, big changes in the grid. P11, squeezing out Charisma, separating the McLaren.
So Maxim's going to get free choice of tyres there.
Kings, not good enough. P5.
And I think
got the Ferrari of Whiffy coming around now. He's trying to get a little more time here.
See what he can do. Crosses the line, stays P15.
Thanks for the follow there, Miltos. We appreciate you tuning in.
So I think now that should be the end of quali. I don't think there going to be any more drivers to cross the line. So just got to wait it out now for the end of the session.
That is going to be everybody, it looks like. Have a quick clip of that. That way we make sure if anything happens, we can get everybody in the right spot.
So then,
huge late time by Naughty.
What a lap that was. I mean, that came out of nowhere. I was not even expecting Naughty to be up there. But
and he did mention in the stream chat that he had no practice.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a little bit of chat going on there.
Little fibbery,
I
maybe.
feel like he must have had a bit of practice to set that sort of level of lap. That is incredible.
We got C Murph here in the league chat saying he's got some serious hate for this track.
Don't we all? Don't we all? Right then, so at the end of quali, it will be Naughty on pole in the Haas, followed by Murphy himself in the Williams by just over a tenth of a second. Haters in the Red Bull will line up on the second row of the grid alongside Division with Kings and Halo on the third row. Then we have the second Williams of Monkey, followed by Zip, then Chris Wilson and Zampa rounding out the top 10, followed by Maxim, Charisma, Conley, Oleg, and then towards the back we have Whiffy, Rabner and Dylan, who didn't even set a lap. So, I mean, going into the race, I don't know who to save for this one. Because we've just seen an incredible lap by Naughty to put him up on pole. But then you've got
Take it easy in the chat, man. Take it easy in the chat. You were late to quali. We got you in as fast as we could.
Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I don't know who to say for this race. Looking at it, because
could be anybody.
The pace of the front four is amazing today. Amazingly close between them. And looking at the championship standings as well, Naughty yet to score a point. So the fact that he's put it on pole in Monaco is amazing job by him. I'm not sure how many races he's actually been here for. I'm now going to check that.
Alright guys, no formation. On the lights, we are racing.
Looks like Naughty's going to hold it into turn one. It's a good start by JDM. Haters, all it's been a big impact in the background for Haters there.
JDM Haters for sure. 5 seconds severe penalty for collision. Oleg and Conley.
I saw predictions in the stream chat earlier that Conley would cause a safety car. And, I mean...
JDM is missing a right end plate as well. Up ahead as well.
Have a safety
big
car.
Collision. Chris Wilson gets into Halo. Severe collision, 5-second penalty. Missing some end plate as well. Safety car came out very early today. No end plate there for Halo.
It's looking down the field at damage.
Zampa looks like he got away clean.
Murphy has lost his front left end plate.
Another 5-second for Halo. Who is that stopped in Sector 1?
That's safety car.
Okay, there it is. I see her now. So, C Murph missing a left end plate.
We'll see who pulls into the pits this. Naughty's going to stay out. Murphy pulls in for pits, so does Chris Wilson. Zip has left the session again. I'll try and get him back in.
Big changes here. Safety car, quarter through the first lap.
I tell you who was profited from
Zipping
that
in the
most.
chat saying pedals. He's saying pedals broke into turn 1. Oh no.
Who said that?
Zipping in the stream chat saying he lost his pedals into turn 1.
That is the exact place you don't want to lose your pedals.
Absolutely, especially on Monaco.
Certainly
what a tough
not.
break for Zip.
You definitely don't want to be doing that. I mean, it's hard enough to survive the heroics into Sandoval without your pedals going as well. I tell you who has massively profited from this though. Zampa has jumped from what I would believe was a P10 start up into P4. So he has massively benefited from that chaotic start. JDM Haters gets a drive-through
lots
penalty.
of penalties. Lots of penalties under the safety car. We're going to see this grid jumble quite a bit.
And another one for JDM Haters, apparently.
That's two.
I mean,
big penalties here.
Yeah, he needs to be hoping that this safety car stays out for a couple of laps. If he wants to stand
I'm
any
not sure if
chance
Zip's
going
going
to
be able to
pack.
continue.
We'll send him another invite out and see if he joins back. But I think at some point there has to be a limit where we say it's not going to happen.
So as we saw, safety car lap 1, we're coming into lap 3 under safety car. Little Naughty out front, Payax King's behind him, Division, and as said prior, Zampa made a huge jump up the grid there to P4. Halo had to pit. I know he had damage. A couple of guys there in the back. You can see the fast guys there towards the back, all incurring pit stops due to the damage. We're seeing the penalties rack up here as people keep getting into each other.
Yeah, this could definitely make for a very exciting race with some of the fastest drivers in the grid further back. Then we could be in for a real treat. Somehow Zip
we just heard from the Racing Point
down.
engineer. Zip has retired the car. He will not continue the race due to the connection issues. I believe there was an issue with his pedals as well. That's unfortunate. Sorry to see it, Zip.
Very similar start we've had here to the one we saw in the Tier 2 race earlier where we've had an early safety car. Looks like the safety car is coming in this lap.
Little telemetry there for tire setups. Looks like a couple went medium, a couple of guys went hards. JDM looking to take those hards all the way.
Classic completely for Charisma. Nottingham launched it. Already built up a second lead as well. That's been a fantastic
huge launch there on the restart. Get back a little in the field here, see if we can catch turn 1. Looks like everybody stretched out pretty good there. No drama in turn 1 this go around.
Yeah, it seems as well like the back few weren't actually cut up to the pack entirely at the start as well, because there are a few second gaps towards the back there, which I don't expect the likes of Haters being that far behind.
He's down 10 positions in P13 after that early pit stop.
Not been a great start for Haters whatsoever. You can see, to be fair, from the position changes, you can see how dramatic the start of the race has been. The top half all moved up, the bottom half pretty much all moved down.
See Division's trying to catch up to Payox there. Naughty stretches out a big lead. Division taking the fast lap currently, 1:14.1.
I think the battle to watch at the moment is going to be over 10th place. We've got Murphy, Chris Wilson and Conley all trying to get past Oleg. So that could be
Following
an
in from
interesting
sector
battle
one.
to see. JDM Hayes has pitted for his first drive-through penalty. We believe he has two. So very unfortunate for JDM. I'm sure he'll be hoping there'll be another safety car before the end of this race.
Yeah, he's going to be looking to try to get back in it. Tough break for sure. There's going to be some others. I saw a few others catch drive-thrus there under race control while we were doing safety cars, so we're going to see some others come in. Still watching the battle back here for 10th place. See Murph chasing.
Also seems like
Oleg.
there might be a battle about to happen between Division and Chaos Kings. The gap down to just over 2/10 of a second at the moment. So maybe we
He's
could
right
see
on
him
top
move
of
here
him.
on the start-finish straight. Maybe some heroics into Sander Vought from Division. As DRS is re-enabled. It's not quite close enough this time around Division. Murphy's going to make a move by the looks of it. He's side by side. And Murphy does get past Overlane through Sander Vought and going up the hill. Forces his way through, to be fair, but very fair overtake it looked like.
Looked like Oleg might have got a little bit of wall there as well.
Luckily for Oleg though, it doesn't seem like he's picked up any damage from it. It looks like he's got both of his end plates still attached to the car. Well, that move puts Murphy back up into the top 10 regardless.
Charisma right on the backside of Formula Maxim. As that group starts to bunch up. Ooh, little tap on the wall by Charisma. As we see the
Division
overhead view.
almost make a move. Beautiful camera angle I'm looking at the moment of Division and Kings. Division almost had a look into Rascas around the outside, but decided against it. He just can't seem to find a way through past Chaos Kings at the moment, but you see that so often in Monaco. It's so difficult to overtake down this track, and it seems like Division's suffering from that. JDM Haters in for his second drive-through penalty.
Division's
He's
still
going to find
battling.
himself miles behind.
Zampa taking advantage of this battle. He's right back in it as well. Chasing
I think
Division
we're going
down
to see a
as they enter the
four-way
tunnel.
fight here, I believe, because Notti's being closed down here. His gap was about 1.5 seconds. It's now down to about half a second. So what's going on his lap? I'm not too sure. Murphy makes a dive bomb right up the inside there of Whiffy. What a move that was! Just caught onto it in the final couple of seconds, going out of the tunnel. Murphy just sent it up the inside, and that sees him up to P9. And now Whiffy being overtaken by a few people actually. It looks like he's pulled over. I'm not sure whether he's out of the session. He's not, but he does have only half the front wing left. So I'm not quite sure what's happened to Whiffy there.
Charisma is able to make a move there on Formula Maxim on the front straight. Taking advantage of the DRS, moving up to P6. Formula Maxim right on him though, trying to get it back.
Tell you what, there's a real battle on here. In around top
There
5.
you see the Ferrari of SLR Dylan making a move on the inside. Gets it done.
What a move that is. Up into P7.
Very tight
for Dylan.
corner there, but he was able to get it done. Ooh, Charisma the wheel slip. Dylan's still got the teeth out. He might try to get him another one here. Looks like
He's
Charisma's struggling to get the power
had
down.
a bit of a compromised exit. They're going into the tunnel. It looks like Maxim's going to have a go. Oh, he defends well though, Dylan. Holds on to P7 for now. Maxim's actually going to have a compromised exit out of the chicane there, but Murphy unable to take advantage.
Gap opens up a little bit. We got Little Naughty in the pits. He's going to lose a few positions, getting some fresh wheels on the car.
I am interested to see if there's going to be a front wing change here. There is. So I think that might be why Notty wasn't quite able to pull away. seems to have some
We see
front wing
Halo
damage.
there in the Haas, missing a left end plate as well, battling in the front for P4. Zamp able to move up as well, P3.
Oleg is in the pits. He's also had a front wing change, so it's seemingly going to be a theme of today, of people pitting for new front wings.
Big shout out to everybody tuning in today. I'm showing 22 viewers. We appreciate you tuning in for Tier 1 SSR Racing here at Monaco. We're 9 laps in. Grid's a complete jumble from the start.
Not in, Grabner. Now that's going to be one that I think might get shown to the stewards potentially. Notty was trying to go around the outside, going into the Mirabeau, into, I think it's turn 5 Mirabeau anyway, just before the lowest hairpin. He was trying and go around the outside of that right-hander and just basically got squeezed into the wall by Rabner. Rabner ending up actually going in the wall himself and losing bits of his front wing, it looks like. Yeah, the front left end plate no longer attached.
We see Division dip into the pits. That's going to put Zamp up in P2.
Division probably
big move up the
reacting to
grid
the
for
undercut
Zampa.
there. Reacting to the undercut of Notty, not knowing that he's had his front wing changed. In fact, Division will come out comfortably ahead of the Haas. By a good 4 seconds.
The battles for 4th and 5th. Everybody's bunched up here.
Got yellow flags. That looks like it's from Whiffy. It is from Whiffy, and he's out of the session.
And Whiffy is out of the session. Ferrari has retired the car.
Oh, beached it in the wall as well. Wheel completely off. Will we see a safety car
watching
for
the
that
battle here. Sector 3 yellow flags as Whiffy's stuck in the corner there. Looks like they're letting everybody through for right now.
Pius Kings maybe gambling on the potential safety car. Same as
Charisma
Zampa.
hits the runoff. Able to keep the car out of the wall.
Zampa and Kings both pitting. It's going to be a battle of the pit stops, but it looks like Kings will come out on top of that. And actually pulls out a bit of an advantage. Dylan is up 16 places into first as well. It's worth mentioning. He's probably in dreamland at the moment.
See Murph right behind him too. We're starting to see some of those that had to pit early move their way back up to the front of the grid.
JDM and Halo both in the pits. They've just come out.
Double drive through. It's not over yet. Only 11 laps into a 39-lap race here at Monaco. We know anything is possible here. It's anyone's race to lose right now. Dylan out front, Murph close in tow.
A real battle for the top 4.
See Conley there from the aerial shot trying to chase down Chris Wilson in the Renault. Great camera angle there.
It is a quality camera angle, that, to be fair. Division right on the back of Kings. Within a second he'll have the DRS open and down the main straight, but he's not going to be close enough to make a move into the first corner.
Dylan still on the way the fast lap on the mediums, 1:13.4. He's the current fast lap. C. Murph getting it done though. Steals away P1.
Yeah,
Purple
Dylan
sector 1
just
for him
lagged
as
out
well.
of the session there actually, so that's unfortunate timing for him. We've sent out invites, hopefully he can get back in before he loses too much time elsewhere.
We do see him ghosted there in the Ferrari. Chris Wilson and
like
those behind trying to capitalize.
Drop out of the top 3 sooner rather than later, and in fact that'll be now as Wilson goes through. And there goes Conley.
Also getting by him.
And I'm pretty certain as Dylan rejoins, he's going to just fall behind Paris Kings as well before he gets control of the car again.
See him log back in.
Will
Back in the session, he'll probably be taking over.
Ah, and he's going
Probably
to
see
get
him grabbing in the
overtaken by
clutch trace.
Division.
Tough break for him there. If you haven't already and you're just tuning in, please mash that follow button. We're racing every weekend right here on the SSR Racing channel, Safe Space Racing.
Kings is right on the back of Craig Conley. Not Craig Conley, just Conley. Here at the moment, right on the back of him, going into the lowest hairpin.
And we're following that. We're following that battle right now. Charisma on the medium, stealing it away. 1:12.8. He is the current fast lap holder.
Yellow flags
Trying to get
in
that extra
sector
point for
3.
McLaren.
That is Rabner. Doesn't seem to have any damage, so I think he's just taking it a bit easy.
Oh, there goes Payox making the move into the chicane. Gets it done clean. What a move there. He's right
Makes
behind
it
his
Renault
teammate now. They're
2-3.
looking to make it points. It was a fantastic move. Outbroke him and slipped underneath. We're going to see these two link up. DRS for Payox. Will Chris let him by?
I wouldn't be surprised if there were some team orders here, to be honest. Chaos, obviously, in the title fight, he's leading the championship at the moment by about 21 points over Monkey, whereas Chris Wilson only on 4 points. So I would not be surprised if we saw Chris Wilson give way to his teammates sooner rather than later.
Still following this battle right here. Blue flags are lit up there as Zip's ghosted car leads out the Renaults into the tunnel.
If he gets a 3-second time penalty.
Renault squeeze past the ghosted car of Zip. You see the AlphaTauri and the Alfa Romeo chasing them down the best they can.
Yellow flags in
Oleg and
sector
Monkey
1
are
and
battling
2.
back here in the back as well as they enter the tunnel.
SLR Dylan has retired from the session, so not a good day for Ferrari today.
Oh no! Payox absolutely demolished by his teammate. Wilson wheel slips and just crushes him into the wall. That's unfortunate. And Chris Wilson is going to retire the car.
We do have a
Oh,
virtual
no.
safety car here.
Wow, unbelievable.
Chris Wilson does
Chris
retire.
Wilson has pulled off the runoff and retired the car, absolutely destroying Payox's front wing, missing both end plates now. Dylan saying he had FPS issues after the restart, or the rejoin to the lobby there. What a tough break for Renault. Up top, Chris Wilson
And
looks
Chris
like he
has
lost
had
the
it. He's
car and
done.
just
He's left the
come
session.
across his teammate.
I'm sure there might be words between them two potentially. Chris leaving the session straight away.
Tough break for Kings. He was charging back up the field. All right, with that mix-up now, we got C. Merv still out front, got a comfortable 8.5-second lead. Craig Conley capitalizing on the contact between the two Renaults, back into second place. Division right behind him in third. Zampa still in the wings there. Fourth place right now. Always a contender. And we see Little Noddy's all the way back up to P5, sneaking through. Payox in the pits. He's going to have to get that new wing. Going to the medium tires. He's not out of it yet. Still plenty of race. 16 laps in right now.
But not even at half distance, and we've already seen this much action.
Lots of carnage. Payox in the pits coming out. Halo in the pits. Charisma in the pits. The battle for 2,
JDM
3, 4 is
haters.
very close.
JDM Haters, after having 2 drive-through penalties, finds himself back up in 7th place on the hard tires.
I said it
but
earlier.
Should be able to go the distance as well.
I said it earlier. He's a contender. He's never out of a race. We've seen
I
him more
don't
than once
think
drop
we'll be
back and
seeing
come
him
all the way
pit
back
either.
up.
I think we'll be seeing JDM go right to the end of the race on those set of tyres, so whether Kings can get past him, only a second gap between them at the moment, and obviously Kings on much fresher and much quicker tyres.
Monkeys all over the back of Charisma here after the pit stops as they come into the tunnel entrance. Boy, I'd like to be a fly on the wall for that Renault conversation in the paddock.
That will not
going to be some strong words after the race. Payox is a contender, though. We see him too. He's got a lot of heart. I don't think we've seen the last of him up at the front of the grid as well.
Certainly, if there's not, if there is some more drama to come as well in this race, I mean, would not write off another safety car in this race. I saw it in Tier 2. There's a safety car with only a few laps to go. So, would not be surprised if we had
I believe
one
I
more.
caused that safety car. Coming into the tunnel entrance, the car just would not turn with the wing damage. It put me around backwards and sent the safety car out. That was unfortunate. That was the end of my race.
As Kings here right on the back of JDM haters. He's just set a fastest first sector as well. As Conley picks up a 3-second time penalty, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Paris Kings make a move here into the Nouvelle chicane. I'm trying to remember the names of Monaco's corner. It is the Nouvelle chicane. And he doesn't make a move this time around, so by his time...
He thought about it, though.
He definitely did.
Jump up to division here. He's right on the back end of Conley.
Could see a move right here. On his back end as well.
Zampa playing it safe, but he's
behind here.
He's definitely got the teeth out. Zampa may be making a move here in the tunnel.
Kings is thinking about making a move, but stays behind Haters for another lap. Haters, big collision between the two of them. I can't tell if that was Haters. Murphy's out.
See Murph out of the race.
Oh, he's gone into the wall at the hairpin at the Nouvelle chicane, it looks like. Looking at the
nosed in. Nosed in.
Here.
Safety car is back out. Zampa up into P2.
Car. Zampa is
Division's going to go past him. I believe that was an illegal overtake. I think he was dodging the wreck there. Division back up into P2.
Yeah, I'm just riding on board with Formula Maxim at the moment, and, well, I mean, that car is an absolute wreck there for Murphy. And I'm sure he will be gutted right now. I mean, he was driving a
drive-through
race.
Race control comes across with a drive-through for Oleg, speeding under the virtual safety car. Tough break for C. Murph. He was having a good race there out front, 10-second lead. It was his to lose, and unfortunately, that was the case.
I tell you one thing. SSR Zip, he might not have been in the session for the last 20 minutes or so, but he's going to be up in P13 after this, his AI is. We won't write him off for getting points today. We're not even quite at the halfway distance. We are literally slap bang in the middle of the race after this lap.
We've got JDM. JDM's back in the pits again after that contact getting damaged. Oleg doing his drive-through as well.
Yes, JDM, I'd be interested to see a replay of that incident with Kings actually. I think it was at Kings anyway. Yeah, where it just seemed like, I couldn't tell if JDM had lost the rear end coming out of the Sand of Arts, or whether he'd actually got tapped up the rear by Kings. I'm not quite sure which was the case, but either way, it's meant he's had to pit yet again today. And that drops him back down to P10.
Just in from the race engineer from Williams, said it was a slight tap on the wall, but it broke the suspension into the race for C. Murphy. Unfortunate there, as he had a good lead going there.
We're back underway racing, and I'll tell you what, the battle for the lead is very exciting now. We have four cars, not even 3 cars. We have 4 cars, each within a second of one another. All battling for the lead. Conley leading it with Division, Zampa and Lil Notty.
He's got a pack of hungry cars there right behind him. Every one of them's looking for just the slightest mistake to capitalize on.
If you also look, we have a varying set of strategies as well. We've got Conley and Zampa both out on the mediums at the moment. I'm supposing they'll probably both be going right until the end on those mediums, but then we have Division and Motti on the hards, who will definitely be able to go to the end, you would have thought, on those tyres.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Conley's
Although,
in the pits.
as soon as I say that, Conley comes into the pits.
Big wheel slip by Naughty there, too. Big wheel slip by Naughty. He's able to keep the car, but he's definitely falling back because of that. Zampa looking to capitalize. He's hungry.
Zampa up in P2 at the moment, right behind Division.
Over the rear wing of Division in the Alfa Romeo. Zamp's falling back a little bit.
To be honest, I think Zampa needs to get this move done quickly, because Conley pitted after being on those tyres for 18 laps, I believe it was. So I'm supposing he must have pit around that very first safety car at the start of the race. Whereas looking at Zampa's tyres, they are 10 laps old. Well, if they only last 18 laps like Conley's did, then he is not going to make it to the end of the race on that set of tyres. He's got another 18 laps to go. He's going to have to try and go.
There.
He's going to have to try and go.
And then we see the name
laps.
again. JDM Haters. Back out on the track, still in the fast lap, 112.1. Not the last we'll see of him.
3-second penalty.
We can see a little lag there in Nadi's onboard camera. Got the DRS. Zampa's falling out of Division's DRS. Holding back out of the pits there.
I would not be surprised, to be honest, if we saw Zampa try and get these tyres until the end of the race. Because I remember from the Tier 2 race, the strategy at the start of my race at least was to go 28 laps on a set of mediums, or to go roughly the same on a set of hards. Well,
and I can agree, I was running the mediums. And the tire wear was minimal on the mediums. And the grip was actually pretty nice once you got warmed up. They were sticking down.
It's the inside wall at Nouvelle Chicane, does a full 360, but luckily no damage for him. He's able to keep going, but he's lost a few seconds on that one. Just turned in a bit too aggressive, the rear left, tapping that inside wall, and I mean, a beautiful little pirouette. Beautiful execution on it, but fortunately we don't award style points in SSR, so it's not going to help him much, that.
That's definitely unfortunate. Zampa's still right on the back of Division. He's got the teeth out. Looking for any little mistake to get past him. Being very patient back there.
Keeps on losing and then gaining time all the time to Division. Keeps on losing a few tenths and then gaining them all back, so...
Looks like Division's got a little more speed in Sector 3.
Zampa could really do with getting this move done, though. Because if
especially with that bobble by Naughty.
Yeah, if we have another spin, looks like Oleg has gone... Not Oleg, sorry? Monkey. Sorry, went round at the Nouvelle Chicane as well. I'm guessing that's a similar spin to what we had for Naughty.
Just want to give a big shout out to all 20 of you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in today. SSR race at Monaco. One so far. The grid multiple times, couple of safety cars. Division's leading us out right now. Got Zampa close in tow. Conley's able to get past Formula Maxim there. We saw Conley pit just 2 laps ago. 18 laps on the medium tires, having to get some fresh boots there so he can maintain the grip. Take a look back here at little Naughty as he's trying to... Oh, big smash on the wall for Naughty as we tune to him. Commentator's curious there.
Has he picked up any damage from it, though? Or has he managed to survive it again?
Taking a look. Looks like he's got end plates, but I know he probably took some damage there on it. Both end plates intact. It was a nice little nudge into the wall.
Seems certainly the battle to watch at the moment is going to be the one over P1. There are a few drivers quite close to each other. Conley has Maxim breathing down his neck, and Halo has Charisma just behind him, but other than that, it seems to got a few gaps forming now in the grid. Few people just opening up little windows of space between one another.
Yeah, Conley got that move done this lap, sneaking past Formula. He's opening up a gap, 2.2 now.
On
got
much
fresher
fresher
tires
medium
now.
tyres. Yeah, much fresher tyres. Got 3-lap old tyres. I'm assuming that Zampa is going to be wanting to go, as we've got a yellow flag in sector 2. Looks like JDM Haters had a moment there.
So it looks like he got held up a little bit behind the Renault. Slow traffic.
I think that's actually the Renault of Kings, who's the man he's battling at the moment. So, I mean, at the start of the race, if you'd said to me that Kings and Haters would be battling a P8 in this race, then I definitely would not have believed that.
I'm inclined to agree. We've seen both of those guys right there up at the front, battling all season long.
Well, there's a reason why they are P1 and P3 in the championship going into this race. Admittedly, there are 52 points between them.
There in the chat, asking about will we see another safety car. I think the odds are definitely in the favor of the safety car. We do see the gaps forming, but the
yellow
battle's
flag
starting.
In sector 2.
That's Formula Maxim, it looks like. Ghosted as he loses it there in the chicane as well.
Oh, Charisma losing a bit of his front wing as well there, I saw. So he's taken a knock off the wall, lost his front... Oh, both end plates he's lost now. So
he stays out.
He's risking it.
That's gonna be
Maxim,
tough.
on the other hand, Pitts, despite having one more end plate than Charisma does, he's going to put on a set of the soft tyres, which, I mean, to be honest, that's a bit risky. The soft tyres in Tier 2 only really lasted about 10, maybe 12 laps. If you're lucky, he's going to have to do at least that before the end of the race. I think he's now going to go
see
on
Formula
to
Maxim in the stream chat there. A little frustrated. Back in the pits again. Oh, Charisma smacking the wall again with that the no end plates really wreaking havoc on the downforce. We see him nose into the wall there coming into the tunnel section. JDM Haters, Payox King still charging back up. Both of them battling but making time on Charisma with that damaged wing. Back up to the top. Zampa seems to be falling just a little bit back. Maybe just biding his time trying to save the tires.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if we saw Zampa in either in the next couple of laps, or either that, or he might even stay out for the rest of the race. Because if he pits at the moment, he's going to drop quite some way. He'll drop down to at least P4.
Unless there's a safety car, I see him staying out.
I would not be
he's only
surprised,
6.5 back.
You might as well risk
Conley's only 9 back. That's going to have him coming out somewhere around Halo, P5, with just a few laps to go. I think he's going to try to stick it out. Zampa is known for managing the tires well.
12 laps to go. Oh, loses the rear end though.
Seeing the rear end go there as we're talking about those tires.
Perhaps he might not stay it out. We'll have to watch. Takes it out for another lap at least. Takes it very cautious though through the final corner. Loses a bit more time to division.
Let's take a look at the chat while we're following that battle up front.
In fact, Zampa's lost a second on that lap. He's lost a second on that lap to Motti.
We got a vote in the chat cheering on Halo. If you can hear it, Halo, you got the support on the chat. Monkey Mafia 99, big shout out for the follow there. Thank you so much for that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm glad to have you with you. There's Fode in the chat. Hey, Fode. We're doing all right. Doing all right. Following division here. Zampa's all over him. Close that gap
goes
right back up.
He's extended the gap to Lottie again as well. That gap had gone down to about 5.5 seconds. It's now back up to 6 seconds. So Zampa definitely still has a bit of pace left on these tyres.
Yeah, you can see there in the close view through the sector 3, he's really pushing. Really getting everything he can out of those tires.
One thing that will definitely help all yellow flags, Mercedes has spun, that's Oleg.
That's Oleg. As the chicane claims another one.
Ooh, and he spun it on the exit as well. Getting going, puts his foot down too quickly, and has lost it going down the straight.
Charisma has chosen to stay out with the wing damage. Payox and JDM haters closing on him right now. They've closed that big gap down to just 7 seconds. No, Charisma in the pits. He can't stay out any longer. We see Payox and JDM moving back up the grid, 6-7. Told you, that's not the last we're going to see of both of those guys. They're going to make a push here.
10 laps
He's got
to go.
19 seconds.
The main question now will be, what will Zampa do strategy-wise? Because he's lost a bit more time to division, back up to a second gap. And on 18 lap old mediums, this was around about the time that we saw, who was it before that came in? Was it Maxim or someone? Or Conley, sorry, it was Conley that we saw.
Conley came in.
And Conley came in after 18 laps on his medium. Zampa is going to stay out for at least another lap, so he's going to be 19 laps old now.
I think Zampa's got the tire management to make it happen. I don't see him pitting. He's going to lose too many position this close to the end of the race. Unless he starts having real grip issues, I think he's going to push the car.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to be staying on the podium if he pits at this stage with 12 seconds back to Conley.
The gap's opening there between him and division, but he's maintaining the distance with Little Naughty there behind him.
One thing that probably will help Zampa, to be fair, is that both Division and Naughty are on 20+ lap old tyres. So their hards are slowly going to be going off as well. Obviously, Zampa on mediums, his tyres will go off a lot more and a lot quicker than the hards probably will, but he is very good at managing his tyres, so you never know. It might be like he's got a set of hard straps on instead.
I completely agree with you there. His tire management is great. I think we're going to see an attack towards the end of the race. I think he might just be sitting back, saving the tires for a last-minute push. He gets out front now, he's going to have to fight division off the whole way through the rest of the race, and I don't think he wants to use up that much tire. He looks like he's just nice and smooth rhythm through the sections.
We're seeing Conley slowly closing in on Lottie. He's gained another second on that last lap.
Yeah, and we see there too, race control comes across, Naughty catching another 3-second penalty. That's one, I think, the last 3 laps each. It's definitely adding up.
Meanwhile, Zampa is just being overtaken by Oleg here at the moment. Oleg out on soft tyres, getting his way past the leaders. I'm sure that's going to be very distracting for Zampa, having a ghost car going through his.
Absolutely.
Halo comes into the pits.
Take a look here.
Halo actually pitting on 19 lap old tyres there. 19 lap old.
Take a quick look. JDM still holding on to that fast lap. 112 flat, the time to beat. I don't see anybody even remotely close to that. Charisma 112.4 is the nearest. I think JD might actually hang on to that extra point. That's interesting.
I'm just taking a look now through the incident as well. So the important ones to keep your eye on are probably going to be the incidents that the top 4 have, because I think King's been 25 seconds behind Conley. Unless he has some insane amount of penalties, I don't see him catching him after all the penalties.
I think Zampa's starting to see those grip fall away. He's dropped down almost to 2 seconds. You see him taking it a lot easier in and out of the corners.
Yeah,
I think those mediums are starting to call it a day. We don't see
Looking
that
at the
aggressiveness
penalties
he had.
to people. So far, there are a couple of 5-second ones, but none for the leaders, it doesn't seem. JDM actually got 3 drive-through penalties for speeding under the safety car on lap 2.
It's still back up to P6.
And he's
Battling
still
with
there.
Payox. Zamp definitely taking it a lot easier here. You can see him easing into the corners.
Yeah,
Struggling
one key
with those
example
old
that I've
tires.
seen over the last 2 laps is going into the final corner. He takes it very gingerly. That lap he seems to get a bit of a better run through, but he does seem to take it very gingerly, sticking away from the walls, being careful putting the power down. So I imagine that rear end is twitching like mad.
Going to jump back to JDM here. Close the gap to Payox to 4/10. He looks like he's just in tow, trying to make it happen. Doesn't look like he's being aggressive. Maybe just riding the slipstream. Maybe a move here as he closes up. Plenty of battery. Not looking to make a move just yet. Safety car, safety car. Who did we lose? I don't see anyone on the track.
I didn't notice anyone, no. So I don't know what that's
for. Taking a look through. I'm not seeing anybody. Charisma in the pits. This is going to jumble it all up.
I would not be surprised if we saw Zampa pit here. Although at the
Formula
same time,
Maxim's missing some wing. I think that might be it. Formula Maxim with the wing change. That might be our safety car.
I would not be surprised to see the leaders both pit here. Division stays out, Zampa pits.
Zampa's going to get them fresh tires.
He's going to take the gamble, he's going to be on the softs. But will he lose too much space? He's having a 5-second stop penalty as well.
Conley's in behind him though, that was the next person. Zampa's going to come out P3 with the fresh softs. Conley in the pit, going to the softs as well.
It's a big gamble that he can try and get past Notty at least under the safety car.
Notty's got a bunch of penalties too. I think all he's got to do is close the gap to Notty and he's going to come out ahead of him.
Now, I'm actually
gets a 3-second for corner cutting
through the penalties here and just have a look at what people have, because now everyone's bunched up together. The penalties are going to come into play a lot. So,
5 to go here. Just 5 to go. We are under, I believe, the 4th safety car.
I think it's the
right?
2nd physical safety car, and we've had 2 virtual ones as well. So
that's correct.
A lot more safety car action than we had in Tier 2. That's certain.
Big penalty for Payox coming in from race control. 5 seconds for crossing the pit line and a 3-second for corner cutting. I was a victim of that in the F2 race on Thursday. Crossed over the line and received a one. Oh no! Oh no! Zamp in the back of Oleg.
Hits Oleg, gets a 5-second penalty.
Oh no! What a mess there. Number 13, Oleg. I think there was an overtake issue there. Maybe illegal. Oleg stops. Zampa unable to come to the stop. Gets in the back of him, loses the wing. That's going to really cost Zampa here at the end of the race. Especially with everybody bunched back up. What a moment. Zampa's got tons of lap traffic ahead of him. We see Monkey there in the middle of him, having to slow way down. Not sure what's going on there. I know the safety cars have been really buggy with the Deltas. Division, little naughty Zampa. Everybody's bunched back up though. JDM Haters P5. He is still in this fight. P5, Payox right behind him, 11 seconds, so Payox falling way back. JDM may make a run here. He's still in this podium fight. Unbelievable. This is now anybody's race. Zampa catching some unfortunate damage there. That's going to be tough for him. Especially on the fresh
through
sauce.
The penalties, I'm guessing everyone will serve their 5-second ones apart from any ones they've just picked up. So it will purely be down to corner cutting, I reckon, by now.
"36 of 39 laps. Oh no, JDM, 5-second penalty for collision between him and Oleg. Oleg getting a little bit of everybody today. Oleg P13, P12 in the mix with the front pack there, causing chaos. Wow, the incident reports are going to be busy for the stewards tonight.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm going through the penalties at the moment. It is very even on penalties.
A little bit of everybody. Oleg again. Haters and Oleg make contact. 5-second penalties. Oh my goodness. Safety car is in this lap. We just heard from race control. We're going to go back racing lap 37 of 39. It's going to be an absolute scramble to the end. Oh, there's going to be some heat. Monkey right there with Zampa. Monkey may give him some room here. Let Zampa by. Another 5-second penalty. Oleg and JDM. That's 15 seconds in one lap.
Oh god, the
How
chaos between them two.
unfortunate.
JDM is going to be fuming with this.
With the return to racing, Oleg is now ghosted there in front of JDM. Oh man, this is going to be anybody's race here. Zampa with the wing damage. Conley not looking like he's got any. Will have the advantage on Zampa. Conley battling a ghost there right in his line of sight. Zampa get it done on Noddy, but can't keep the car there. The wing gone, he's not able to make the chicane. Noddy lagging all over the place. Will taps Zampa. Conley capitalizing here. 3-second for Zampa. Muscling the car around with the wing damage.
Zampa got 5-second penalty as well for cornering. Oh my god, words, what are they? Cutting the corner.
This race is taking it out. Formula Maxim back there fighting with Monkey. Up. Right back in the mix of it as well.
The penalties are here. Absolutely insane. The amount of penalties and the race is finished.
Oh, there's so many cars on top of each other. A lot of lap traffic goes. Zampa's in between the tunnel.
I tell you what, I'm finishing in P7 here based on penalties. Maybe 6 and keep JDM behind him.
A few penalties early on. Hayok's right there with Conley. Not give after dropping all the way down to the back. He's charged all the way back up. Gators made a big charge back up, but we saw 3 separate contacts under the safety car with him and Oleg. Not sure who was responsible there, but that's definitely going to cost him. We're going to probably see those definitely under review.
I mean, I've had a look through the penalties, and it looks like Division probably has this win in the bag now. He only has 6 seconds of penalties, if I've managed to count them all correctly. He's only had 6 seconds worth of penalties, whereas Notty is on 9 seconds, as is Conley. Whereas Zampa has 22 seconds, by the looks of it, of penalties to be added on at the end. Now, obviously that might not be 100% right, it depends if I've counted them all right, and depends which penalty Zampa has already served. But I'm pretty certain he has 22
Conley
seconds left.
Able to fend off Payox there, but just barely.
Oh, bit of front wing going off there from Notty's car, it looked like.
These ghosts are wreaking havoc. The lap car is ghosted in front of Zampa there. Gained 1 place. Conley caught a 5-second there.
Might get P12 here as well. The race is finished there with Division taking the win, but Zampa going to drop
Zampa
back
taking a huge dip. P6.
Down to P6. So it's Division
Halo
who
able to
win.
get on the podium.
I tell you exactly why Halo's done that. He kept it clean during the race. He only had 6 seconds of penalties, just like Division did. Only 6 seconds of penalties compared to everyone else around him having at least 9 seconds. So that has helped him
catches
no
another
end.
5-second for unserved. It's going to be heated tonight. After race chat is going to be lively, that's for sure. Big shout out, 23 viewers right now. I think our big number was 26 or 28. Fantastic turnout today. We thank y'all so much for tuning in. I think I saw 3.
Zip gets P12 over Oleg, who, despite not even being here. Zip manages to do it because his AI didn't get a single penalty, and Oleg had about 20 odd seconds to add on at the end of the race. So Zip gets the final points position despite not even being here.
Craig Conley with driver of the day today. Congratulations. We'll have him in the chat after this. Stay tuned for the post-race interviews. 2 hosses on the podium. Big day for Halo there. Out of nowhere on the podium. Big shout out. I know we had 3 or 4 new followers. We're so excited you decided to join us. Stay tuned. Make sure you mark that notification button. That way when we go live, you will get a push notification. I'm going to get these drivers for some post-race interviews. Give us just a moment and we will be right back with you. And there you have it. Division, Little Naughty, and Halo. Conley, driver of the day, and they're at P4.
Look at all those
You wanna
penalties. That is insane.
You want to shoot out some invites there? Division, Naughty, and Halo,
Yes, we'll do.
and Conley.
We'll do. We'll get them in here.
We'll get everybody here. I'm going to scroll down so everybody can take a look at some of these penalties. Big numbers today. 22 for Zampa. That really cost him. I know JD caught a few there with that contact he was having with Oleg. Not sure who was responsible there. 24 seconds for Oleg.
Craig as well.
There's definitely going to be some.
Because of the driver of the day.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get Craig in for driver of the day.
And do we dare invite Zampa?
Oh, he's probably a little hot.
He's a
Go ahead and
bit.
get Zampa in as well.
What to him?
Oh,
A lot of
he
penalties.
caught a lot of penalties. He had like 22. We saw some wing damage real late. Looks like somebody brake checked him. I think it might have been Oleg there right before the restart.
Yeah, Oleg had 24 seconds worth of penalties to add on at the end, which saw Zip, despite not being here since the first few laps, Zip still manages to pick up a point.
Guys, for you drivers coming in, make sure you go to Party Chat and tick the box. That way all of our viewers can hear your lovely voices during the interview. We got just a few more we're going to get in here. We've
Just
got
waiting
Vision,
on-
Naughty, Conley, Halo.
Just waiting on Halo and potentially Zampa.
I'm going to see this replay here. Because I got an illegal takeover bullshit. So therefore I didn't get third.
Yeah, there was definitely some mix-ups there. We saw a few of them.
Yeah, and you know what? Even though that ghosting's on for blue flaggers, I could not see my points of breaking because their ghosting's on. They didn't back.
Absolutely. We saw there towards the end there was 3 or 4 ghosts tangled in the mix of everybody trying to battle for the front. All right, we've got everybody in here. GB, take it away.
Well, I mean, what a race in the end division. It was you that managed to claim the win. I mean, just talk us through that race. That was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I didn't expect to win it. Just keeping my head down, and then Notchal and Kings, I don't know what happened to them, got spun or crashed. Found myself in a good position defending against Sampa. They got me sweating, and yeah, for the rest, not a lot to say, just a good race.
You certainly managed yourself well with not picking up too many penalties as well. We saw it towards the end. Everyone racking up the penalties. It certainly cost people. Second place, remind me, who finished second in it?
Notchal, I think, yeah.
I think Halo was
Yeah.
third.
Very P2, you know.
Yeah, Craig's. Craig, were you P2, mate?
Now,
Driver of the day, he
P4.
was P4.
He was driver of the day, wasn't he?
Notchal.
Oh, it's not P2, sorry.
Yeah,
Can't hear him.
me neither.
I can hear my own voice, which is very disturbing.
And
it's
it's
not-
right there at the end. Looks like there was a little contact there.
Oh, that is hard not to.
Was there an
my
illegal
leg.
overtake involved there?
No. Oleg brake checked me and took my front wing off after I just pitted
We were-
for the softs.
Yeah, we were following along on board with you when it happened.
So I'm pissed, but I think it was because Zip's ghost was in there and it said do not pass him.
Yeah.
The ghosted cars are crazy today. I don't know what people were thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
What
investigative
people were
now,
thinking,
you
I
can
don't
hear.
know.
In fairness, Zip wasn't in the race from about
No, but-
laps 6 to 7,
Yeah.
but still the ghosts all over people who were lapped down. They kept on racing as though they were on the same lap.
Yeah, on the restart there, we saw 3 lead lap cars battling for the front, going through the hairpin with 3 ghosts right there in the mix as well. It had to be incredibly difficult to see the turn ins and see where your opponents were. They were actually on the lead lap. It was hard to watch for us too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I was afraid of hitting Zamp in the back because I just couldn't see my braking points. And then that illegal takeover in which I got charged for, and I'll show you the video of it. It's pretty lame how I got charged for it. So hopefully we can take that off the.
Be
Nice.
sure and get all those clips into the incident reports. That way the stewards can take a look.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we got you there.
Talking, just, yeah. Go on.
I mean, take us through your race, not a P2 in the end, am I right?
Yeah, P2.
A solid point.
I If
I was going to have
one word to describe my race, I got one word
was
to
gonna
describe my race, and that's just shit. Just this.
Saw a late spin
crap,
there in
man.
the Neville
I've had a
chicane.
tough week. I came into this race no practice, but I don't know how. The fucking F1 gods are preying on me today. But just that damage, it cost me P1. It's like I wasn't concentrating and I hit the wall, and then after I pitted I got damaged again. But SSR little knot is picking up T2, boys.
Yeah, so
penalty.
sure take that, mate. The first points finish as well, and to get it at Monaco. I
Oh
mean,
lad, I'm on pad 1. If a pad person finishes a Monaco race, something's frigging wrong.
exactly.
Yeah, good race. Me and Halo,
Zampa was right in your back pocket there. I think he doesn't take that wing damage. You're going to see a battle. Definitely looking at a battle there at the end.
We'll
Division
see
as
it,
well,
don't
I
worry.
just could not catch you. My toe, I think you could tell my toes just started to give up. If he's even still in there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah, but watch
Yeah.
it, that's to be fair.
get away.
I was just trying to keep right in behind you. I just couldn't get past you, even on the straight with the DRS.
Yeah, myself and AJ
can
were
see-
watching your battle with it,
Really close.
and it was constantly, the gap was just building up and closing down and building up, and
Yeah.
it was like a little yo-yo, that gap, but I think that safety car probably came at the right time for your tyres at least, Zampa, but obviously
yeah,
then
that's
the drama
what you're
that
right
happened
out.
afterwards.
Yeah, picked up a few penalties, but thankfully Monaco's over.
Yeah, thank God for
And
that.
then we only have
Baku
Baku
next weekend.
next.
On to
on to
Baku.
Baku.
Big shout out today to the viewers. We, I think at the peak had like 28 people tune in. I saw, I think,
Wow.
4 new followers. Big shout out to everybody
Wow,
for the
that's a lot.
great turnout today. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We have Tier 3 racing. They're always a lively bunch. Been one of the more competitive tiers this season by surprise. So we will have commentary going for that right here on the SSR channel. Big shout out for everybody today. The drivers did great. I know there's a lot of penalties. Monaco's a tough track. Thanks everybody for coming in for the interviews. Any send off, Samp?
Pass 2 and 3.
There you have it. Womp, womp, womp. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We're gonna head on out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's Saturday.
Thank you to the comms team, GB's